Good morning, children. Today we will study about the local self-governments. As you know, India is a vast country. It has a population of over 1 billion. It has 28 states and 8 union territories. Our democratic structure has 3 levels of governance: national, state, and at the grassroots. At the top, there is a central government. The central government looks after issues that affect the entire country. For example, security at the borders and relations with the other countries. The state government deals with issues affecting the states, for example, law and order, agriculture, education. The central government and the state governments, however, may not be able to solve these problems at a local level. To make governance easy and more efficient, local governments have been set up. Now, what is a local government? A local government is a system where the local people are involved in managing the administration of their area. For example, people participate in the development work related to agriculture, irrigation, electricity, education, health, maintenance of roads, and sanitation. Since people know the problem of their area better, it is easier to solve these problems locally. People also learn to be responsible and to cooperate with each other instead of relying on the state or central government. Our government therefore has set up panchayats at the village level, which is also known as the Panchayati Raj system, and the municipalities in the cities. These are called local self-government. Now children, let's study about the local self-government, rural, local institutions. The Panchayati Raj system. The Panchayati Raj is a 3-tier system. It works at 3 levels: the Gram Panchayat at the village level, the Block Samiti at a block level, and the Zila Parishad at a district level. The Panchayat system at the village level consists of 3 main bodies: the Gram Sabha, the Gram Panchayat, and the Nyay Panchayat. These 3 bodies have different functions to perform. Under the Schedule 11 of the Constitution, the functions of the Panchayat are as follow. For the better understanding of the functions, they have been put into different categories. Civic facilities. The civic facilities include provision of safe drinking water, which involves maintenance of public wells and tanks. Healthcare facilities, for which the panchayats set up dispensaries. Upkeep of roads and footpaths, and good drainage and street lights. The welfare functions are arrangements of primary and secondary education, welfare of expectant mothers and their babies, and launching welfare programs for women, youth, and children. The development functions are minor irrigation schemes, rural electrification, vocational education, cottage and small-scale industries, rural housing, especially for the poor. The regulatory and general administrative functions include registration of births, deaths, and marriages, maintenance of watch and ward services, maintenance of common property of the village, and helping the government in maintaining law and order. Judicial functions. The Nyay Panchayats. An important function of the Panchayat is to secure speedy and inexpensive justice to the villagers. At some places, Panchayats itself act as a court, whereas in other states, Nyay Panchayat is a separate institution which only administers justice. The main characteristics of the Nyay Panchayat are as a panchayat tries only petty civil suits relating to movable properties and minor offences. The panchayats have no power to imprison a person. They can only fine up to rupees 1000. The panchayats ensure inexpensive justice to village folks as no advocate or lawyers are allowed to appear before a Nyay Panchayat to plead anybody's case. There is no appeal against a decision of the Nyay Panchayat. However, if somebody feels aggrieved, he may approach to the court of SDM, which deals with the appeals against Nyay Panchayat's decisions. Functions of the Panchayat Samiti or Block Samiti. The functions of the Panchayat Samiti are of three kinds: the civic facilities and developmental functions. The primary health centers and community health centers have been set up to provide health services to the villagers. The villagers are also provided with better water supply, roads, and regulation of markets. The functions relating to agriculture, animal husbandry, and fisheries are there, which includes the provision of providing improved seeds and distribution of pesticides. To increase the job opportunities to the villagers, handlooms, handicraft, and village industries have been promoted. The Panchayat Samitis are also required to promote the welfare of SCs and STs and other backward classes. Various programs were implemented to bring about improvement in status of women and children, for which the Anganwadis were set up. The National Rural Employment Guarantee Act aimed at providing 100 days of unskilled wage employment to each villager who opted for it. Second, the supervisory function. The Panchayat Samiti supervises the work of Gram Panchayats. It also examines the budget of the Panchayats and exercises control over the functioning of Block Development Officer and his assistants. Third, the delegated functions. The Integrated Rural Development Program is a major program of the government. To promote this, there are a number of centrally sponsored schemes with funds shared on 50-50 basis between the center and the states governments. The district agencies and the district boards issue directions to the Panchayat Samitis. The Panchayat Samitis are required to improve overall quality of life in the village areas. Functions of the Zila Parishad. The functions of the Zila Parishad may be classified as civic facilities and welfare functions, which includes construction and maintenance of public roads, bridges, and culverts, to develop the land, water, and human resources for the area, to establish libraries, educational institutions, and dispensaries, to promote welfare of weaker sections of the society, and to provide relief in times of distress, drought, and scarcity. Coordination and supervisory function. The Zila Parishad supervises the activities of the Panchayat Samitis and the Gram Panchayats. It also examines and approves the budgets of the Panchayat Samitis. The government promoted e-governance in order to monitor Panchayat Samitis functioning, including budgeting and accounting. The advisory and financial function. The Zila Parishad tenders advice to the state government regarding the needs of the people, and it receives funds from the union and the state government, which it distributes amongst the Panchayat Samitis. Development functions. The Panchayati Raj institution at all levels will undertake many development functions such as irrigation schemes, rural electrification and public distribution system. Local self-government, urban local institutions. An urban area is the one relating to a town or city. We follow three-tier structure of urban local self-government. Nagar Panchayats formed in transitional areas. Municipal committees are set up in small towns or cities. Municipal corporations are set up in large cities. Functions of municipal corporation or a municipality. The municipalities and municipal corporations have similar functions. They both have compulsory functions, also known as obligatory, and optional functions, also known as discretionary functions. Let us study about the obligatory functions, that is, compulsory functions of the municipal corporation or municipality. Public health and sanitation, establishment and maintenance of hospitals, dispensaries, maternity homes, and child welfare centers. Disposal of garbage and rules against adulteration of milk and foodstuffs. Education and sports. It also establishes primary and secondary schools, night schools, and adult education centers. It also makes provisions for amenities such as parks and playgrounds. Electricity and water supply for domestic and industrial purposes, street lighting and supply of electricity. Public works. The duties discharged by the corporation includes maintenance of roads and bridges, town planning, that is framing of rules for housing and shopping complexes, slum improvement programs, and public conveniences. The corporation also maintains an accounts of births and deaths. Under its miscellaneous function, it maintains the burial grounds, cremation grounds, and also maintains fire services. Discretionary functions or optional functions. The corporation or municipality provides the optional functions in view of the resources that are available to it. First, the transport facilities. The local authorities may manage a bus service for carrying people from one place to another. Cultural activities. The municipal corporations may establish libraries or museums. Cultural activities like drama, music, and painting are also encouraged by the municipal corporations or municipalities. Sports and recreation. The corporations and the municipalities organizes fairs, exhibitions, wrestling events. Recreational facilities may also be provided. Urban forestry. There are substances that pollute the water, air, and atmosphere of a big town. The urban forestry may be encouraged for protection of the environment. Under the welfare services, the municipalities or corporations are expected to launch family welfare schemes and to undertake poverty alleviations programs. The corporations or the municipalities can look after the public distribution system also. Recap. So today children, in this video we have read about the administrative structure of India, meaning of local self-government, the Panchayati Raj system which consists of Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti and Zila Parishad. We also read about the functions of Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti and Zila Parishad. Under the urban local institutions, we read about the Nagar Panchayat, Municipal Committee and Municipal Corporations. We also read about the functions of municipal committee and municipal corporations. Thank you and stay blessed.